Hi, and welcome to this channel. Here I teach science and scientific communication. And by scientific communication, I mean how to communicate in scientific terms clearly, whether you are writing or you are talking. By scientific teaching, I mean how to solve some mathematical problems in science, particularly physical chemistry and physics, mathematics as well. Today, I want to talk about strengths, weaknesses, and goals in relation to scholarship application. What I have termed scholarship success trinity. If you like, you can think of them as the three pillars of scholarship application success. I'm Dr. Andrew Terhemen Tyowua. I teach candidates science, and I also help them secure scholarships either internationally or locally in their home countries without difficulties. And to help with that, I have created a course, how to create or make a strong and competitive postgraduate scholarship application. The link to the course is in the video description. I encourage you to take it. The course contains everything you need to know and do to secure a scholarship. If you struggle to cover the cost, you can pair up. And in addition to that, I'll be reading all the applications of candidates taking the course so that their chances of securing the scholarship they're applying to will be greatly enhanced. So if you want to reach out to me, you can do so using the email address displayed here on the screen. So let's start. Before you embark on your scholarship search and application, it is very important to conduct a self-appraisal of yourself. And in this self-appraisal, you should focus on your strengths, weaknesses, and goals. Looking at these three aspects of yourself critically will help you with all your scholarship applications. This will give you a holistic picture of who you are, where you need to make adjustments, the kind of scholarships you should be applying for, and the kinds of scholarship you shouldn't be applying to. So let's begin with strengths. It is sometimes difficult for people to identify their strengths. I was talking to a candidate a couple of days ago. They said they were applying for scholarships in jobs. So I asked them to list their three core strengths. And they said something very funny that was unrelated to the things they were applying to. And I told them they are simply wasting their time. So sometimes people can find it challenging to identify what their strengths and weaknesses are. Let's start with strength. Catalog your achievements. This could be academics. Are you a high achieving candidate? Have you made a first, a 2-1, a second class lower? Get that straight. If you are academically strong, know that is one of your strengths. Then look at your technical skills. What skills do you have? Do you have writing skills? Do you write well? Do you communicate clearly? What can you do? Are you good with data analysis? These are all technical skills. Can you use certain instruments if you are a scientist in your area? Can you use certain equipment? If you are into humanities, can you use certain software to analyze data? The kind of things you do in your area. Do you have those capabilities? You can also look at leadership. Do you have leadership skills and qualities? Do you have work experience? Some scholarships require you to have a certain number of years of work experience. Do you have those in some specific areas? Some we need you to have experience in the medical field. Some we need you to have experience in journalism, different areas. Check if you've got the required number of years of experience, work experience. You can also look at personal qualities, and these are soft skills. Socialization is another one. You can think of that. Do you have the ability to bring people together? Do you have organizational skills? All of these are your strengths. Anything positive about you? Are you the kind of person who is gifted in singing, music, playing instruments? These are your selling points. These are the things you will be putting down when you make your application. This will help you target scholarships that require these strengths and align your strength clearly, and this will help you increase your chances of success. It doesn't make sense if a scholarship requires people of this kind of strength, and then you have these other strengths and you are applying. There is no way you will get the scholarship. Let's move on to weaknesses. And in terms of weakness, it could be knowledge gaps. It could be work experience. Maybe you haven't had the number of years of experience required to succeed in that scholarship. Skill sets. It could also be language. It could be anything. But once you've identified your weaknesses, the next thing you want to do is avoid scholarships that require people to have strengths in those weaknesses. Or you can augment those weaknesses. You can do something about them. You can improve and change those to become your strength. I was talking to a client the other day, and they said they struggle with some aspect of their area of specialization, and that has always been a nightmare. So the suggestion was to look for people who are good in that area to help them through. So I shared my experience that I also had mentors, and the candidate was very surprised. If you've interacted with me, you will quickly realize how good I am with what I do. And they were surprised that somebody at my level needed support. And this was during my bachelor's, before my bachelor's and during my bachelor's. There was this guy who was very good and very good with physics and mathematics and some level of chemistry. So whenever I study and I encounter challenges, I will make notes of the things I have found challenging. One of his friends was renting in my house, and when he visits, I will present those challenges. When he has time, he will help me through. So this candidate asked me that did that person I was consulting made the first? I said no. It mustn't be somebody who has made the first. If you know that somebody is good in an area, approach them no matter the class of degree you have. And that is where people can be arrogant. That is where people can be taken back by pride. That I have met first, this person hasn't. Why should I be asking them for support? That is working against yourself. You shouldn't do that. Try to close the gap in your knowledge, work against your weaknesses, conquer them, and that will become your strength. And by doing so, you'll be increasing your chances of succeeding as far as scholarship is concerned. The next thing is your goals. You need to clarify what your goals are: educational and career aspirations. Specify both short and long-term goals. This will help you align your documents, your write-ups, with what the scholarship is prioritizing. You will present a more compelling case that will resonate with your scholarship review committee, and that will greatly enhance your chances of success. So these are the three pillars of scholarship application success, what I have called scholarship success trinity: strengths, weaknesses, and goals. Your analysis of these things will help you greatly when it comes to making your application. Particularly for your goals, some scholarships are looking for people who have certain career aspirations, while others target entirely different people: entrepreneurs, medical people, people who want to become consultants, people who want to augment their knowledge in a certain area and become more relevant to society, contribution to society. All of these things will count towards your success. So, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, I encourage you to do so. And this will help these videos reach a wider audience. If you have subscribed, thank you. And I also encourage you to leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know your experience with scholarship application, or if there is anything you want me to talk about in any of these videos relating to scholarship application. Thirdly, share these videos with others that are interested in scholarships or are making scholarship application to get help as well. And if you want to get notifications concerning scholarships sent to your email, there is a link in the video description which I encourage you to complete your name, your email, so that when I send out updates about scholarships, you will be notified as well. Thank you, and bye now.